This is Dr. Dewakar Goel here. I am a poet, writer, philosopher, thinker, advocate, bureaucrat, professor, what not, so many caps I am wearing. But here in this winter season of Delhi, I have only one cap here, but for my writing is different. Now here is this book, which I must have read at least 2-3 times during last 2 years. The Light in Blackout. See, the title itself will tell you so many things about it. It has been written by Dr. Farah Naqvi. Really, if I talk about the author, it itself will become a book. She is a great intellectual, intelligent person who is a PhD with many other specializations. She is a researcher. She is an article writer of international level. She is a motivator. She is a coach. She is a psychologist also. She is very kind of multifaceted. She is wearing so many hats, I can't tell you. She is a very highly emotional, sentimental person who writes from the heart. And this book, you see, there is a difference between a professional writer and a writer who writes to see that feelings should come out. So Farah Naqvi is the one person whose this novel you will find it was in the hand of Javed Akhtar, Shabana Azmi and many film personalities and all, and they liked it because what topic she has taken in this book, something you can't believe. I don't think there is any book in the market which can compare with this book, The Light in Blackout. It's about a young, beautiful girl, Eliza, who is suffering with epilepsy. How many people know about epilepsy? How much psychological trauma is there in the mind of the epilepsy, and especially a young girl, a beautiful girl, intelligent girl, who is the central character in this novel. And she lives the life with that epilepsy. Right from the kindergarten to the age of coming to the profession, to post-graduation, to in a college, falling in love with a boy. And you see Sahil and how Eliza is living each moment of the life. How an epilepsy patient really try to find peace in life, because this is all a very unpredicted condition when you get the attack and what situation you are. So in this book, certain things I will tell you what really makes me to... Dr. Farah Naqvi is taking the reader along with her. It's like you are going in a story of Eliza piece by piece, right from her kindergarten days to there. It's not a real story. She is preferring in this book that it is a fiction, but when you read the book, it looks like she has seen that life lived by Eliza. Day by day, I think as an author, she was with her all through. Whether when she fell in love with Sahil, what kind of letter she is writing and all. You see, I coming to some of the things I would like to read from this book. You see, how she written. I had trouble sleeping at last night. I did not want to disturb you as you had slept. So I opened my laptop and wrote a long mail to my friend. I slept at 2 a.m. last night. Eliza whispered, slowly avoiding being noticed by the professor. See, now certain Hindi film songs, what Gulzar has written, songs must have written a situation given by the producer or director and the characters of the film. But in this novel, you will find the song what Dr. Farah Naqvi has taken relate to the story of the book. हमने देखी है इन आँखों की महकती खुशबू, हाथ से छू के इन रिश्तों का इल्ज़ाम न दो, सिर्फ एहसास है ये रूह से महसूस करो, प्यार को प्यार ही रहने दो, कोई नाम न दो. What Farah Naqvi has told in the context of Eliza with the feelings to Sahil, it's really something which is touching the heart. A girl knows about her epilepsy, her condition, that what she can suffer at any point of life, and she doesn't want that her fiancé or the person to whom she loves should know everything, and she should be accepted what she is. It's a very difficult situation. a very young, beautiful, dynamic girl in the profession and living with such a disease. Now, internship and love. This chapter really makes you can't leave the. I challenge one thing as a reader, not reviewing that I am reviewing with any purpose. I am reviewing with this book as a reader. I want everybody to read this book because what I enjoyed reading, and you can believe that a man like me who is so busy with wearing so many caps is reading a novel 2 times and making it to reach to the friend circle in Bollywood, whether it was Kavita Krishnamurti was there or whether Joya was there, whether Farhan was there, whether Javed Saab, Shabana ji, lot many Samir, lot many people, at least 5 books I could see I ensured in the hands of these people who really says, oh my God, Dr. Goel, somebody can write like that. So it is a great compliment to Dr. Farah Naqvi, and she is a poet with a beautiful daughter in Ara and living life there and teaching the people, researching. Her articles are so emotional. She is a great psychologist also. She is a counselor also. She had been going to different multinational companies across the world as a counselor. She has conducted many workshops for the officers, executives of the public sector, the private sector. She was with IIM Ahmedabad, she was with ICFA Hyderabad. You name a management institute or you name a multinational company, whether L&T or Tata's or any company where she has not conducted the workshops there. She made her name. But this novel, I'm not trying to influence the readers by her profile. I'm trying to say let this book stand on its own merit with the originality of thoughts. You see, Eliza could very well understand Sahil's feelings, but since she wanted him to move forward in life without getting affected by his feelings for her, she continued to react rationally. See, Sahil, all that you are talking sounds good in love, stories in books. It is not how things work in real life, okay? See, this kind of confession coming from Eliza to Sahil, to whom she loves. She's not asking for that. Now, I will not disclose the end of the book, whether Eliza got the love, what she wanted from Sahil and what is the end result of that, because then it will lose the entire charm of reading the novel in full. Now, you see how she has taken and related one very beautiful song, तुम आ गए हो नूर आ गया है, अभी तो चिराग से ही लौ आ रही थी, जाने कि तुमसे वजह मिल गई है, बड़ी बेवफा जिंदगी जा रही थी, तुम आ गए हो नूर आ गया है. How you see, she has written this. Sahil was extremely reluctant and kept on refusing. On his strong insistence, he took a moment to decide upon the song and started singing. Everybody enjoyed this song. Now, this was a song coming from the mouth of the Sahil. And definitely it was for Eliza. That is called love. That is called something, feelings. Words have got no meaning. You give meanings to the words. Now you see, coming to this particular thing, I feel like reading the entire book before you. There is one letter what she wrote for Sahil. And I must see in the entire book, I could find such a sensitive letter what a lover can write to another one. Hi Eliza. Sahil is writing, hope you are fine and doing well. I really wanted to be with you on this big day of your PhD, YOOC, thesis defense. I also know I can't be there. I'm sending a small gift which I hope you will accept it. I'll be happy if you, this outfit for your big day. Now this is coming like that. And what she is writing to a doctor. Now Sahil is writing a doctor, then Eliza is writing to Sahil. Eliza felt truly gratified to have a friend. Thanks for beautiful message. I hope you know all this won't have been easy without your presence in my life. Thank you for being there when I needed someone to just listen to me. It does not matter how far we are from each other. I always knew you were with me, by my side. Thank you for being my friend, best friend and supporter, for listening to my unconditionally without any judgment. You are with me in my small and big struggles of life, comforting me when I was sad. Now, these kind of things, feelings coming from Eliza, you see, for Sahil. And last now, on the least, I will say this chapter, which says true love in troubled times. You see, why do we cry? What do you worry about? We are with you. When you were unconscious, you were crying out and calling the name of your brother Arish. You were constantly calling Arish, Mummy and Papa. So I called him from your phone and he'll be there soon. Now, Eliza, and the entire story, I would like to see. Thus, I wanted to talk about this novel long before. It takes so much of time, but it was always in my mind. And I'm sure that a day will come where any producer, director in the Bollywood or maybe abroad will think about conceptualizing a screenplay on this book. Because nowhere a film has been made on the life of an epilepsy patient. We have only heard written about this disease, and it is not a disease actually, anybody can suffer. It is overreaction of the mind. When the currents are, it is like a shock. If somebody gives you high voltage which you can't sustain, so it is like something like that. And it is, this particular problem is for certain seconds or minutes. And the person becomes, but those things are really traumatic. This novel makes you to step into the shoes of an epileptic patient. And this novel makes you to live a life of a lover, two people who are in love. And this novel will give you the real meaning of love, which is not physical, which is emotional, sentimental, and you will find the real meaning of love out of this novel. I congratulate Dr. Farah Naqvi for this wonderful book she has written, and I feel that Authors Press, the publisher, will take steps to promote this book across the world and let the people react to it. And this review is coming to you from me. Now many people will do it. Thank you.